Recently, I shared with you 3 great ways to strengthen gluteus maximus. Today, we're going to add on with 3 more poses that will give you extra glute power and with some extra additional strength training for runners benefits. I'm Helen Claire, this is Run Better with Yoga, helping you to run stronger, longer, more focused and injury-free with yoga. Please do subscribe, look out for our new videos each week, plus our free downloads. So, glute maximus, it's the primary hip extensor, which means it draws the hip and back behind us. Super important as a runner. Today, we're going to look at 3 standing poses, because glute max tends to get a little bit tired. All the sitting we do, glute max gets a little bit lazy, especially the lower section. It can even start to switch off. So these 3 standing poses, they're fairly challenging, but they're great ones that will help to switch glute max back on and strengthen it back up. We start standing. Bend your knees. Now, as you pause here in this stance, it's called Utkatasana, or just chair pose. I want you to imagine that you're hugging your sitting bones from within. So we're thinking about this lower part of gluteus maximus is down here. Imagine that you're hugging your sitting bones with the muscles. So we're taking our attention to the lower half of gluteus maximus, trying to bring more focus and attention there. We've got to have that awareness first before we can rebuild any connection. 2 or 3 more breaths. This area should hopefully start to get us a little bit tired. Okay, from there we're going to take the right foot back, all the way back to a comfortable distance. Heels now towards the center, down on the floor. And looking ahead, bending comfortably into your front knee. We've got a warrior 1 stance here. Now hug the front hip back, belly's just drawing in gently, and have that same sensation of hugging the sitting bones from within. And you'll mainly feel this on the front side, so hip of the front leg. If you want to take the arms up, if you can. Good, and then coming up and then opening to the side, bend into your knees. Now just drop your pelvis just as far as feels comfortable. We want to have the feet, knees, thighs going out in the same direction here. So it doesn't matter if you're up a little bit higher. Drop the tailbone, avoid any sticking out of the butt there. And again, just a few breaths here. Thinking about hugging around the sitting bones again, taking our attention to the lower part of glute maximus. And obviously, as well as strengthening the glutes in these standing postures, we're also helping to strengthen the feet all the way up the legs as well. Last breath or 2. And now let's come up and turn towards the back. So we come to that warrior position on the second side. So you might need to adjust your feet slightly, your hips facing forwards. Hug the front hip back. Arms can go up if you like. Strong in both legs. Okay, hands back down. Let's step now to the back of our mat, back to this chair position. A few more breaths here. Hug the sitting bones. So there's no clenching of the whole butt. It's just this engagement of the lower part. And then we'll go back the same way. So let's take the left leg back this time. Warrior 1. Open the chest, hug your right hip back. Turn to the center. This is our horse stance, walk also known as the goddess stance. I think that sounds a bit nicer. Just coming to that comfortable height for you at the moment. And attention, if you can, keeping it on lower glute max. 2 more breaths. And back up. Last warrior, turning back to the top now. Aware of any fatigue in the legs, in the glutes. Okay, lean part way forward, step back to the top. Last few breaths here. Really noticing how it feels to take your attention to the glute max and to the lower part especially. Notice if you can't, notice if you can't really think about engaging the muscle down here. The first step is taking your attention there, bringing about more awareness. And then we get to fold. If it's comfortable for you, drop your torso all the way over your legs. If it's not, then you could stay up a bit higher, use your hands on your thighs there. Just allow the glutes to lengthen out a little bit. Great, okay, so there we have 3 fairly challenging but great poses to help build more strength in gluteus maximus, and it will really help with your natural running technique. Please do download the free printable sequence of this class just via the link below. Please subscribe to the channel, look out for our weekly videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.